I always had an inclination towards the sciences, loved sciences, so I knew I'd end up in the science field somewhere. Did not want to do medicine at all. It's the best gift you can give your child.
प्रिमिटिव हेल्थ की गाइड आती है जिसमें आपको वैक्सीन्स मेंशन है.
Medical profession only is not aware. I go and talk to pediatricians. हमारे culture में dentistry important नहीं है. Teeth will be crowded if your jaw is not developed to its full potential. तो हमारे जो nasal passages हैं वो narrow हैं क्योंकि वो full potential तक develop नहीं है. So newborn babies का हम लोग माउथ का एग्जामिनेशन करते हैं ये देखने के लिए कि उनकी टंग ठीक से डेवलप हुई है कि नहीं, इन द वूम वो सही जगह पे बैठा है कि नहीं, कोई फाइबर्स तो नहीं है जो उसको टाई करके रखे हुए हैं ताकि वो अपनी फुल रेंज ऑफ मोशन में मूव ना कर पाए. मेजॉरिटी ऑफ द टाइम्स इट इज द टंग दैट इज नॉट फंक्शनिंग प्रॉपर्ली व्हिच ट्रिगर्स द ग्रोथ एंड डेवलपमेंट, नॉट देन डेवलपिंग.
मैंने देखा है लिटरली कि जब बच्चे स्नोर करते हैं तो वी फाइंड इट वेरी
Yes. A sound coming from a child while they're sleeping is not normal. Mouth open करके सोना is a big no-no. Dentistry does not help in sleep apnea. Dentists can help treat sleep apnea. आप सो जाते हो, आपकी बॉडी को ऑटोमेटिकली आपकी ब्रीदिंग कंटिन्यू रखनी चाहिए. ब्रीथ नहीं करेंगे तो मर जाएंगे. ऑब्स्ट्रक्टिव स्लीप एप्निया में हमारे एयरवे के आसपास के जो मसल्स हैं वो इस हद तक रिलैक्स कर जाती हैं कि एयरवे बंद हो जाता है और हम एक्चुअल में कुछ सेकंड्स के लिए ब्रीथ करना बंद करते हैं. ब्रेथ रुक गया until
It could be life threatening.
It is life
अगर आपको नहीं हुआ, आपकी बॉडी में
तो
कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड बढ़ गया.
so beyond a certain point, if it is not treated, if it goes untreated, those arousals increase until such a point where you're not getting aroused anymore.
कभी कभी स्नोरिंग एक सीरियस हेल्थ हैजार्ड हो सकता है. फॉर एवर स्नोरिंग हमारे लिए एक जोक रहा है. बट द फैक्ट इज स्नोरिंग इज नॉट फनी. यस, इट्स नॉट फनी. एंड स्नोरिंग जो बच्चों में हम देखते हैं क्यूट लगता है, इज नॉट क्यूट एट ऑल. और कभी कभी स्नोरिंग एक सीरियस हेल्थ हैजार्ड भी हो सकता है. स्लीप, ब्रीदिंग, बिहेवियर, फटीग, इन सब का कनेक्शन डेंटिस्ट्री से हो सकता है. And most of us don't even know this. So today we have with us Dr. Rita Sikka, Principal Dentist at Life Essential Dental, who is helping both kids and adults breathe better, sleep better, and live healthier through airway-focused dentistry. So welcome to Behind the Hustle, Dr. Rita.
It's a pleasure being here. Thank you so much for having me, Ruchika.
Pleasure. So let's start with the journey first. So growing up, did you always wanted to become a dentist?
No, growing up, I had no clue I would end up being a dentist. I always had an inclination towards the sciences, loved sciences, so I knew I'd end up in the science field somewhere. Did not want to do medicine at all, and that was clear. Dentistry, I kind of stumbled upon. In fact, it's my older brother. I have to give him the credit. He's the one that sort of gently guided me in the direction of dentistry.
Right.
When I graduated from grade 12 and was exploring medical professions that I can get into other than medicine, I explored dentistry, went, interned, hung around, and it pulled me into it. Like I had the personality for it. My brother was right. I totally had the personality for it. And then, yeah.
Brothers are always right. That is true. Almost. It's not always. It's almost opposites. So when we talk about getting into dentistry, you tried, you did the intern, but initial phase कैसा रहा?
Once I got out into practice,
Yeah.
it was everything I was expecting it to be. I am a UBC alumni, so University of British Columbia, because that's where I grew up. I'm an Indo-Canadian. And UBC is known across the world for its dental program. And so बहुत अच्छा train करते हैं, बिल्कुल ready करके आपको निकालते हैं, you know, you're ready to practice dentistry, doesn't matter which area it is. And I came out and I felt as lost as seriously. I was like, ये training है, मैं कैसे करूँ? I can't do it, despite all the hours of clinical practice and everything. So yeah, I mean, just like any new profession, I guess theory बहुत सारी की हुई थी, practical थोड़ा सा किया हुआ था, and then you're out into the real world and it's all practical. The theory is in the background, but it's all practical. So it took a little bit of time to sort of get it. But the important thing is that I enjoyed, regardless of what I was doing, whether I was struggling, not struggling, I was enjoying what I was doing. I think that's what made it worthwhile. Kept me
I
going.
think it's important to
Yeah.
enjoy what you do.
Yeah, totally.
So you said that theory is different from what actually happens in personal life.
Yes.
So जब आपने dentistry start किया, when did you started feeling that dentistry is just beyond teeth? It's not just teeth.
That came much, well, I can't say it came much later because that's, again, thanks to our training. We are trained to be holistic dentists. The first year के हमारे सबसे ज़्यादा focus था, हम लोग first year के सारे theory के courses medical students के साथ करते होते थे because we had to understand the body before we could get into the mouth. So we are actually, although people don't see us that way, we are actually doctors that specialize in the head and neck area.
Okay.
So we are medical professionals that specialize in the head and neck area. So unless you know, I mean, इसको आप disconnect तो नहीं कर सकते ना बाकी की body के साथ. You have to know because it is connected. So वो तो ingrain हो गया था हमारी training में. But the actual, मतलब कितना ज़्यादा connected है, वो realization clinical practice में आने के बाद हुई. Like, you know, कि आपको डायबिटीज है तो आपके मुंह में इम्पैक्ट होता है, आपको हार्ट डिजीज है तो मुंह में इम्पैक्ट होता है, मगर डे टू डे एक्टिविटीज आप जो करते हो उनका भी कितना क्लोज कनेक्शन है आपकी बॉडी के साथ और आपकी हेल्थ के साथ, वो रियलाइजेशन लोग प्रैक्टिस में आके हुआ.
Right. तो ऐसा कोई इंसिडेंट या एनी पेशेंट दैट एक्चुअली चेंज्ड द डायरेक्शन ऑफ डेंटिस्ट्री फॉर यू?
I wouldn't say any one patient, but coming into practice, I realized that there is a part of dentistry called occlusion. Occlusion is how your teeth come together and work together. So how do they actually grind the food in your mouth? How do they come together, right? And वो जो occlusion का part है ना, वो I feel हमारे college में बहुत अच्छे से focus करके सिखाया नहीं गया था. So when I came out into practice and started practicing, I realized how important occlusion was to what I was doing because I am creating dentistry within a functioning system. My dentistry has to fit in there and function in there, right? And I felt very lost in that area. So that was one area that I felt I needed to explore and expand. And so that changed my direction of the dentistry I was practicing because I went to, there is a Las Vegas there is an institute for Las Vegas Institute of Advanced Dentistry, it's called. I went there for a course in occlusion and that completely changed my dental practice. Completely, because it showed me how the entire head and neck is impacted by how our teeth are working together. Migraine headaches can be caused. हमारा posture हमारी bite को impact करता है, हमारी headaches को impact करता है. मैं patients के मुंह में ortho करके उनके दांतों को कहाँ पे छोड़ती हूँ, उसका impact, I can create migraine headaches. I can create joint problems by the way and the position in which I'm leaving their teeth. How I'm walking, अभी हम slouching की बात कर रहे थे, how I'm walking, how I'm holding my shoulders, how I'm holding my neck has a direct impact on my teeth. I can create a toothache with my posture. I mean, all that.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. That realization, I mean, it completely changed me as a dentist and how I practice dentistry.
So ये जो हम सारा दिन ऐसे करके बैठे रहते हैं और अपना
It's the worst thing ever. It's the worst thing ever. Have your mobile on a stand so you're always like this. You should always be like this.
But then that's not, the purpose wouldn't be forfeited, the addiction of mobile phone.
Mobiles, maybe that might be a good thing, not a bad thing.
So, मैंने तो एक्चुअली एयरवे डेंटिस्ट्री आपसे बात करके मुझे समझ में आई कि एयरवे डेंटिस्ट्री भी एक चीज होती है. सो व्हेन यू स्टार्टेड एजुकेटिंग योर पेशेंट्स अबाउट इट, हाउ वाज द रिएक्शन? डिड पीपल एक्चुअली समझ रहे थे
उनको? हाँ, once I explained to them, उनको समझ में आता है. But yeah, to them it was like, my God, what are you talking? And the fact that a dentist is talking to them about this, they don't expect, they expect an ENT or some kind of a medical specialist to be getting into sleep snoring and sleep apnea and headaches, ये सब, you know, they expect कोई neurologist उनसे ये बात करेगा, और here is a dentist telling them कि ये सब related है और आपका ये जो problem है. मैं उनसे सवाल, so I start my new patient examination when a new patient comes in. I insist on a new patient examination. I don't just look at one little problem that they have, because that one little problem कहाँ से शुरू हुई? I mean, there's no point, no? मैं यहाँ पे problem है, मैंने उसको बैंडेड करके ठीक कर दिया, उसका क्या फायदा है? ना मैंने उनको कोई सर्विस दी, ना मैंने अपनी डेंटिस्ट्री की यूटिलाइज की जो मैंने सीखा हुआ. So I do an examination, and when I do an examination, the first thing I do, first 10-15 minutes तो I spend just understanding them, their medical history, their background, their cultural background, their day-to-day activities, their lifestyle, their habits. और उनको समझ में नहीं आता है कि डेंटिस्ट कर क्या रही है, because all of that is impacting your mouth and your oral health. So all that insight helps me to teach you how you can prevent what you have caused in your mouth. Because gum disease and tooth disease are both completely preventable. Completely preventable. We just need to understand what is causing them. And the cause is multifactorial. मतलब आपका cultural background, आप क्या खाते हो, किस तरह से खाते हो, आपके eating habits, आपका lifestyle, all of that impacts it.
Right. I know. There's so
It's huge.
there's so much to even understand, because हम then अपने दांतों को हम बहुत लाइटली लेते रहे हैं. मतलब एक अच्छा टूथपेस्ट ले लिया, वो भी टीवी एडवर्टाइजमेंट पे बेस्ड एक अच्छा टूथपेस्ट ले लिया, मतलब राजू तुम्हारे दांत मोतियों जैसे चमकते हैं तो हम डाबर यूज, मतलब आई डोंट वांट टू नेम द ब्रांड्स,
Yes, yes.
बट इट्स मोस्टली लाइक दैट ओनली.
Yeah, true.
एंड आई डोंट थिंक हमारे कल्चर में पीपल फोकस ऑन डेंटिस्ट्री मच.
No, they don't. That was one of the biggest struggles. I moved here 20 years ago when I got married to my husband. So I'm from the west coast of Canada, Vancouver. And I came here thinking, वहाँ पे dentistry practice करती थी, यहाँ पे भी कर लूँगी, क्या बड़ी बात है, right? Dentistry तो change नहीं होती है, obviously. Dentistry doesn't change. But your client base, the demographic that you're dealing with, the cultural impact, you know, their myths, their beliefs about dentistry, that I really struggled with. It took me time to understand and then change my practice to then accommodate to the population that I was dealing with.
So मतलब जैसे वो फॉरेन फूड ब्रांड्स इंडिया में आते हैं तो दे चेंज देयर पैलेट टू मैच द टेस्ट इंग्रेडिएंट्स टू मैच इंडियन पैलेट. वैसे आपको डेंटिस्ट्री भी स्विच
I very much did, yes.
राइट. सो एक कहीं मैंने पढ़ा था कि crooked teeth are not the real problem. Then what is the real problem?
Nature had created 32 teeth because as ape men, when we evolved, we had big huge jaws, right? So nature जो भी बनाती है वो बैलेंस में बनाती है. So बड़े बड़े jaws थे तो उन्होंने 32 दांत बनाए ताकि वो jaws में fill हो जाएं. तो अभी हमारे jaws छोटे होते चले जा रहे हैं, right? With as our shape, the shape of our faces is changing, we don't look like apes anymore, right?
Yeah.
And so nature is also changing. People are not growing wisdom teeth anymore. So there are lots of people who will only have 28 teeth. They won't even have 32. So the number of teeth we are supposed to have in our mouth is supposed to have the space to fit them. They should not be crowded. If your teeth are crowded, then the growth and development of your jaw bones that should have happened has not happened properly. That is the main problem. Now, why has that not happened properly? That needs to then... That's why I keep asking parents who come to me to bring their children to me as early as possible. I love it when pregnant women are coming to me or when my patients get pregnant because it gives me a chance to really, like, you know, as soon as that child is born, within the first 6 months, I want to see that child because then I can guide you on how to take care of their mouth. It's the best gift you can give your child if they go through their entire life without any dental issues.
Right.
So what better gift? कोई रूट कनाल नहीं कराना है, कोई इम्प्लांट नहीं कराना है, कुछ नहीं कराना है.
क्यों रहा? क्यों ये बातें जैसे लोग प्रीनेटल पे मतलब obviously few years back
lack of awareness.
हाँ, but generally people are not even talking about this that the children should, जैसे आपकी primitive health की गाइड आती है जिसमें आपको वैक्सीन्स मेंशन्ड है.
Because our medical profession is not aware. Medical profession only is not aware. I go and talk to pediatricians.
Okay.
I go connect with them to tell them, to inform them that this is what I'm doing and I need you to inform the patients because they come to you before they come to me.
Yeah, because हमें तो वो when the child is discharged, everybody gets those cards जिससे कि vaccination के date mentioned हैं, कौन सी year में कौन से vaccination है, but उसमें कहीं भी dentistry
हमारे culture में dentistry important नहीं है ना. That change has to happen.
Do you think it's happening?
A lot. Yes, I do. Because the newer generation, मेरे पास जो I love working with kids. I've always loved working with kids. So मेरे पास I kind of I'm a magnet. मेरे पास बच्चे आते भी बहुत हैं because you know they're comfortable with me. So young parents are bringing their children to me because they've heard from somebody that she's good with kids. They come to me, and what I love is that they're open to my education. They are not allowing their cultural biases or whatever they've heard outside, grown up in themselves, they are not allowing that to close their mind to what I have to say. So yes, the generation is definitely changing.
Right. So once the generation will change, their demand for it. And then, of course, the booklet will also change.
I hope so.
So, do you think that these crowded teeth can also be a problem to breathing issues?
They are.
They are?
That is the main problem, actually. So, teeth will be crowded if your jaw is not developed to its full potential. Upper jaw, lower jaw. Upper jaw, जिसमें हमारे दांत सेट हुए हुए हैं, नेचर ने सेट किए हुए हैं. अपर जॉ को अगर आप देखें तो वो हमारी नोज का फ्लोर है. ठीक है. अगर ये ठीक से नहीं डेवलप हुआ है टू इट्स फुल पोटेंशियल विथ वाइज एंड लेंथ वाइज, तो हमारा नोज भी पूरी तरह से नहीं डेवलप हुआ है. तो हमारे जो नेजल पैसेजेस हैं वो नैरो हैं क्योंकि वो फुल पोटेंशियल तक डेवलप नहीं हुए हैं. And it's multifactorial as to why that development did not happen when the child was growing up. From infancy, from the day they're born, these things start to develop.
Right.
The very first thing that helps this jaw develop is the tongue, where it's sitting in the mouth. Baby is born. The very first thing that the baby will want is food, and they start sucking on the nipple to breastfeed, right? So the tongue has to go sit in a certain position in the palate. It has to completely engage the palate. So newborn babies का हम लोग माउथ का एग्जामिनेशन करते हैं ये देखने के लिए कि उनकी टंग ठीक से डेवलप हुई है कि नहीं इन द वूम, बिकॉज अभी तो बॉर्न हुआ है ना बेबी, अभी तो कोई ग्रोथ डेवलपमेंट हो नहीं रहा है, कि उनका टंग ठीक से डेवलप हुआ है कि नहीं, वो सही जगह पे बैठा है कि नहीं, कोई फाइबर्स तो नहीं है जो उसको टाई करके रखे हुए हैं ताकि वो अपनी फुल रेंज ऑफ मोशन में मूव ना कर पाए. यूजुअली majority of the times it is the tongue that is not functioning properly, which it's a domino effect which triggers the growth and development not then developing properly.
Right. तो ये जो मतलब आजकल बच्चों में नैरोटी ये जॉ और क्राउडिंग है, एक आपने बोला कि of course because the facial structure is changing. Are there any other reasons for this?
There are many reasons. हम लोग हमारी डाइट इतनी रिफाइन हो चुकी है, हमारे बच्चे चबाते ही नहीं है खाना, हम लोग प्यूरे कर करके सब डालते रहते हैं उनके मुंह में. When we are this datun and carrots and corn on the cob, you know, all these raw vegetables that we grew up eating, ganna, as bad as ganna is for your teeth, but I mean, keeping that aside, the sugar, keeping that aside, the fiber, what I'm talking about is a fibrous diet. हमारे बच्चों की fibrous diet कहाँ है? हमारे बच्चे सैलड्स कहाँ खाते हैं? बहुत मुश्किल से. नट्स, सैलड्स, रॉ फ्रूट्स एंड वेजिटेबल्स जिसको ऐसे ही आपने उठा के खा लिया, नहीं, हम स्लाइस करके अपने बच्चे को एप्पल देंगे, वो ऐसे उठा के कहाँ खाते हैं हमारे बच्चे. छोटा बच्चा फूड इंट्रोड्यूस करते हैं तो हम प्यूरे करके, प्यूरे हम लोगों को चूरी देते होते थे हमारे पेरेंट्स, चूरी दाल में डिप करके. चूरी स्टिल हैज अ बिट ऑफ सब्सटेंस, नॉट प्यूरेड. It has something that the child has to chew. See, when you are chewing,
the gum should be functional.
The muscles activate, and the activation of the muscles pulls on the bone, and the bone develops.
Right.
We are not activating our muscles enough with our refined diet.
So what you're saying is that we need to stop this puree kind of a food,
Yes.
get back to
उबालो, सॉफ्ट करो कि बच्चा चबानी अभी सीख रहा है चबाना, तो चोक ना करे. So you make it small, but don't puree it. It should not be कि scoop and swallow. मतलब आप muscles को तो use ही नहीं कर रहे. And then giving the child something to nibble on, carrot stick दे दिया, वो nibble करता जा रहा है. Teething, हम teething rings देते, क्या जरूरत है teething rings की? Celery दो, carrot stick दो. These are natural. एक तो nutritious है, बच्चा चूसता रहेगा. It is not going to go anywhere. It's a hard thing. They don't have teeth, but it's giving them that satisfaction कि itch हो रहा है, मैं उसको chew. And it is also working the muscles. Multifactorial.
मतलब कैरेट दिया तो कैल्शियम
हाँ, बिल्कुल.
राइट. और आई थिंक जैसे आप बता रहे हो, मतलब इट्स मोर लाइक फंक्शनल, बिकॉज क्योंकि आज जैसे हम देखते हैं कि बहुत सारे बच्चे थोड़ा सा बड़े होते हैं, दे डोंट वांट टू ईट, दे टेक लॉट ऑफ टाइम टू फिनिश देयर फूड बिकॉज उनको आदत ही
नहीं है चबाने की.
So we're actually not doing any good.
We are not doing our children a service.
So मैंने जब स्टार्ट किया था तो I spoke about snoring and I said that snoring is not cute. So मतलब मैंने देखा है literally कि जब बच्चे snore करते हैं तो we find it very cute.
Yes. Purring सी आवाज आती है ना, like a cat is purring. Yeah, it's not cute at all. A child sleeping, a sound coming from a child while they're sleeping is not normal.
Not normal.
It's not normal. It's an indication that their nasal passages are obstructed somewhere. It needs to be investigated. It could be 10 different things. It could be tonsils, adenoids. It could be a number of different things. But what is the cause of that sound needs to be investigated. They need to go show airway dentist.
Right.
Or in the least, go to an ENT. A pediatric ENT.
So any sound of मतलब mouth open करके सोना.
Mouth open करके सोना is a big no-no. God has given us a nose. We are supposed to be breathing from it. If we could breathe from our mouth, why would we have a nose? Right? Every organ has its own function. Nose breathing is very, very important. Nose, एक तो nose में hair होते हैं, which filters the air that we're breathing. So it removes a lot of germs which attack our body right there. That is our first defense. The other thing it's doing is there's moisture in there and it's warming up the air. बाहर की air का जो temperature है और हमारी body का जो temperature है बहुत different है. So it warms up the air to the temperature that we need. And one very important thing that nasal breathing does is it triggers nitric oxide release in our body. Nitric oxide is a neurotransmitter which causes expansion of, so it makes all of our vessels go open, big. So blood vessels भी बड़े हो जाते हैं और हमारे lungs के अंदर जो tubes हैं जो air अंदर लेके जाती हैं वो भी बड़ी हो जाती हैं. So you have big open lung tubes and you have big open blood tubes,
Right.
blood vessels, arteries, and that allows for maximum oxygen exchange. So you are getting your optimal amount of oxygen going into each and every cell of your body if you're breathing through the nose, which doesn't happen when you're mouth breathing.
Just throat भी dry हो जाता है.
Yes, mouth breathing has list of problems that it causes. Dry mouth is the least of our problems with that. See, tongue ka posture, tongue ka position in the palate, tongue engaging the palate is very, very important in the first 15 to 16 years of our life when this is developing. As soon as you open your mouth and you breathe through your mouth, where is your tongue? It's down. It's not up.
Yeah.
So once the tongue gets used to being down, that muscle weakens. It's a muscle. It weakens, it loses its tone, it loses its strength. Now when you try and put it up, it won't go up. So that constant pressure जो tongue का palate के ऊपर चाहिए, होना चाहिए, वो नहीं होता. It leads to a series of problems.
So mouth breathing, snoring, what else is the early sign of problem?
that you can pick up on.
Hmm.
Children, okay, as parents, is your child tired even after a full night's sleep? मतलब बच्चा बोल रहा है कि मैं थका हुआ हूँ, मेरे को फिर से वापस जाके सोना है. आपका बच्चा बार बार नैप्स लेता है, कहीं पे भी बैठे बैठे सो जाता है. आपका बच्चा बहुत हाइपर एक्टिव है, फोकस नहीं कर पा रहा है, एक जगह पे टिक के बैठ नहीं पा रहा है, जो कि हमें बहुत पीपल गेट वेरी हैप्पी, ये तो टिक के बैठता ही नहीं है, इधर उधर बाउंस अराउंड करता रहता है. People think it's they find it funny, my child is very energetic. It's a good thing. It's not a good thing. A child should not be so hyperactive कि वो टिक के 5 मिनट बैठ नहीं सकते हैं कुछ कलर करने के लिए या to have a discussion with you. How is their performance in school? Are they repeatedly underperforming? These are all signs and symptoms of of not enough oxygen getting to their brain and their body while they're sleeping. So obstructed nasal passages.
I was also reading that, like you said, that hyperactivity is one of the symptoms.
Yes.
So I was reading that because of poor sleep,
Yes.
ADHD can happen because of poor sleep.
Yes. Half the time ADHD medication बच्चों को यहाँ पे नॉर्थ अमेरिका में तो बहुत ज़्यादा है, यहाँ पे भी शुरू हो गया. बच्चों को ADHD की मेडिकेशन इतनी यंग एज पे स्टार्ट कर देते हैं, और वो डॉक्टर्स, those psychiatrists, neurologists who are diagnosing ADHD, they are not sending that child to a sleep specialist to see if there is a sleep component to it, because a lot of times it is. And if you just fix this part, this will not need treatment. It will fix itself. That child will not need that medication.
Right. Yeah, I mean, if there are other ways, why to put anybody on a medication? So you've mentioned that as early as a newborn can be brought to the clinic for a checkup, and that is the earliest evaluation that can be done. Right. So when it comes to adult, then what? Because ab tak to humne kiya nahi identify.
Right. So adults, it's the reason we like to catch it early is because then it doesn't develop into the adult problems that we are seeing, sleep apnea, snoring, all those problems to obstructive sleep apnea. वो problems नहीं होती है. तो अब हमें समझ आ गया है कि ये childhood में शुरू होता है. So we are trying to nip it in the bud ताकि we have healthy adults who are sleeping well, and that उसका impact उनकी body पे नहीं हो रहा है. When adults come to us, it's a different treatment plan altogether, right? Then we need to send them to, so it's it's a multidisciplinary approach. I have sleep specialists, I have physiotherapists, I have psychiatrists, neurologists that are on our team who, so depending on if they are snoring, we need to figure out where the obstruction is coming from. And so we do investigations, and once we know where the obstruction is coming from, then we involve those specialties to help clear that obstruction and treat it.
Right. So 8 घंटे की sleep.
Adults may anywhere between 6 to 8. Not everybody needs 8, yes.
But then after that also, people are tired. Again,
you're not getting enough sleep. Your sleep is not... there is something that is obstructing. So if you simple this thing, आप जाके लेट जाते हो, 10-20 मिनट के अंदर आपको नींद आ जानी चाहिए. If you are awake past that, then you have a sleep issue. आप सो गए मगर डीप स्लीप में चले गए, मगर आप रात को 4-5 बार उठ रहे हैं, that's not normal. You should sleep and then wake up the next morning once your body has gotten enough sleep. अपने आप से body arouse हो जाती है. So waking up repeatedly in the night is not a sign of deep sleep. If you are grinding your teeth, which the dentist will easily be able to tell you, that is a sign that your sleep cycle is not proper, because there is a certain, our sleep goes through cycles, and those cycles are 45 to 1 hour 45 to 60 minute cycles. And you go through a cycle, and then you go through the cycle again, and go through the cycle again, right? There's phases to our sleep. So when you are going through those cycles, there is a certain phase of sleep जिसमें हम grind करते हैं. And we are not supposed to stay in that phase of sleep for very long. So if you are grinding your teeth, and I can see that damage, that means you're staying in that sleep cycle longer than you're supposed to, in that phase of the sleep cycle, which again, then that needs investigation कि आप क्यों वहाँ पे अटके हुए हैं, आप आगे क्यों नहीं बढ़ रहे हैं? Why aren't you going into the deep REM sleep?
हमारे जब मतलब आई कैन रिकॉल कि बचपन में से जो भी ग्राइंडिंग करते थे ना while sleeping, तो उनको कहते थे कि पेट में कीड़े हैं.
हो सकता है. That can be one of the reasons why you grind as a child.
Right.
Because anything that stresses you, a stressor will cause you to grind, but it is not the trigger. What triggered the grinding? So stressors don't start the grinding. Grinding starts as in we are grinding our teeth as adults or as children. वो कहाँ से शुरू हुई habit? वो हम as a medical profession अभी तक figure out नहीं कर पाए हैं. We don't know what triggers the initial time you start to grind. We know for sure that anytime that you are stressed, you will grind more. So grinding तो शुरू हो गई. Something triggered it. वो शुरू हो गई. अब आप रोज रात को grind करते हो. मगर जब आपकी बॉडी स्ट्रेस्ड होती है आप ज्यादा ग्राइंड करते हो. सो यू गो थ्रू दिस साइकिल ऑफ एक्सेसिव ग्राइंडिंग, लेस ग्राइंडिंग, एक्सेसिव ग्राइंडिंग, लेस ग्राइंडिंग, डिपेंडिंग ऑन हाउ मच यू आर स्ट्रेस्ड. एंड अ स्ट्रेसर कैन बी एनीथिंग. रात को देर से पार्टी से आए, सुबह काम पे चले गए, आज रात को स्लीप पूरी नहीं हुई, दैट्स अ स्ट्रेसर. यू आर फाइटिंग अ कोल्ड, हल्का हल्का स्निफल्स लगे हुए हैं, that is a stressor. Mental emotional stressors तो हम सबको पता है. But when we say stress, we think mental stress. No, it can be a physical or a biological stress as well. You're fighting a cold, that's a stress. So any kind of a stressor will make your grinding pattern go up or down. But stressors don't start grinding.
But is that also a sign for airway issues? So now I have grinding, I have mouth breathing, I have snoring. And I have hyperactivity,
Yes,
poor performances, and focus. Right.
Yes.
मैं देखती हूँ आगे और क्या आप वो डिस्कवर करते हैं इसमें. So ये जो मतलब इसके अलावा जैसे स्लीप एपनिया की हम बात करते हैं, तो how does dentistry helps in sleep apnea?
Dentistry does not help in sleep apnea. Dentists can help treat sleep apnea.
Right.
So I know about sleep apnea and I get into sleep medicine because I've trained myself in sleep medicine. So I told you occlusion was one. I've had a long journey in dentistry. So occlusion changed my dental practice once I got into occlusion and realized. Then that led me to neuromuscular dentistry, which is how the muscles guide and the jaw joints guide our teeth, right? So वो हुआ. उसके बाद जब मैं वो पढ़ रही थी तो मुझे रियलाइज हुआ कि हेड एंड नेक का जो पोस्चर है वो हमारी बाइट को इम्पैक्ट करता है, हमारे एयरवेज को इम्पैक्ट करता है. दैट्स हाउ आई गॉट इंट्रोड्यूस्ड टू एयरवेज. देन आई वेंट एंड एक्सप्लोर्ड एयरवे डेंटिस्ट्री. सो आई हैव बीन एजुकेटिंग माई सेल्फ ओवर द ईयर्स इन वट एवर एरियाज आई फील interest me and I don't know enough about. So I did a fellowship in oral and facial head and neck pain management. And along with that, I also studied about sleep medicine because they are so closely intertwined. They could not teach us about head and neck pain management without teaching us about sleep medicine. So sleep medicine is, so I understand sleep medicine and hence, but as a dentist, what am I doing for sleep apnea people is depending on what type of sleep apnea. If you have mild, moderate or severe, if you have mild to moderate sleep apnea, obstructive sleep apnea, we can build you an appliance which you wear at night and that repositions your jaw and your tongue in such a way that it clears the obstruction of the airway so that you can breathe better. And it is a medically prescribed treatment option for mild to moderate sleep apnea. Severe sleep apnea, we don't have any other option except a CPAP machine. So हम ट्राई कर सकते हैं माइल्ड एंड मॉडरेट में भी. अगर हमारे अप्लायंस के साथ पेशेंट का स्लीप एपनिया बेटर नहीं हो रहा है तो फिर हमारे पास और कोई ऑप्शन नहीं है एक्सेप्ट टू गो टू अ CPAP machine. Patients don't like CPAP machines. उनका acceptance थोड़ा सा low रहता है. So it's nice that we are able to give them that alternative. If it works for them, great. If it doesn't, फिर तो कोई option ही नहीं रहेगा. आपको CPAP पे जाना ही पड़ेगा.
But वो देखकर ही machine थोड़ा सा अजीब.
It's intimidating. But when it's life-threatening, because obstructive sleep apnea is life-threatening.
So when I would want, I know it's a little मतलब डर लगता है, people get scared about it, but I would want you to tell them that what could be a problem here अगर लोग नहीं यूज कर रहे हैं, if they don't get it treated कि ठीक है इशू तो है.
So obstructive sleep apnea basically in layman's terms is आप सो जाते हो, आपकी बॉडी को ऑटोमेटिकली आपकी ब्रीदिंग कंटिन्यू रखनी चाहिए. ब्रीथ नहीं करेंगे तो मर जाएंगे. ऑब्स्ट्रक्टिव स्लीप एपनिया में आपका एयरवे ऑब्स्ट्रक्ट हो जाता है. जब हम सो जाते हैं हमारी सारी मसल्स रिलैक्स कर जाती हैं. सो ऑब्स्ट्रक्टिव स्लीप एपनिया में हमारे एयरवे के आसपास के जो मसल्स हैं वो इस हद तक रिलैक्स कर जाती हैं कि एयरवे बंद हो जाता है और हम एक्चुअल में कुछ सेकंड्स के लिए ब्रीथ करना बंद कर देते हैं. ब्रीथ करना बंद कर देते हैं तो ब्रेन को रियलाइज होता है कि मुझे ऑक्सीजन नहीं मिल रहा, तो वो आपको जगा देता है. इनफ जगह, आपको रियलाइज नहीं होगा कि आप जग गए हो क्योंकि आप पूरी तरह से नहीं जगते हो. वो आपको बस इनफ जगाता है कि आप अपना ब्रीदिंग फिर से शुरू कर दें. सो इट्स अ सबकॉन्शियस अराउजल. So you are a person with obstructive sleep apnea. If you are sleeping next to them, you will realize that they snore, then they breathe heavily, where they're trying very hard to take a breath in. They're not able to because their airway is getting gradually obstructed. थोड़ी देर आप realize करेंगे कि वो breathe कर ही नहीं रहे हैं, वो breath रुक गया. Until ऐसे करके आंखें नहीं खुलेंगी, उनकी आंखें बंद होंगी क्योंकि वो सो रहे हैं, बट करके वो सांस लेंगे.
जैसे डर गए हो.
हाँ, उस टाइम पे वो सांस लेंगे, वो एक डीप सांस लेंगे. They'll go back into sleep. The body starts breathing again until the airway starts obstructing again, and they go through those cycles again.
But this could be life threatening.
It is life
अगर आपको नहीं हुआ, आपकी बॉडी में कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड बढ़ गया.
So beyond a certain point, if it is not treated, if it goes untreated, those arousals increase. Initially, they'll only be 10 in a minute, then they'll be 15 in a minute, they'll be 30 in a minute, they'll go up to 80 in a minute, until such a point where you're not getting aroused anymore. You slept and you went away. You passed away in your sleep. That's what happened to Papillary. तभी तो इतना बड़ा वो obstructive sleep apnea came into the media and into the public domain with his death. That's how he passed away. He had obstructive sleep apnea. Which reminds me, one red flag, if you can call it, which we look out for, is neck circumference. So some people, I mean, if you're obese, of course your neck is wide. But there are people who are not so fat or big or obese, but they have a very wide neck. So neck ka circumference being wider than what it should be in proportion to the rest of your body is a big risk factor, red flag for sleep apnea. हम बात कर रहे थे तो मुझे याद आ गया.
तो अगर मतलब अगर किसी ने डायग्नोज नहीं किया है, किसी को बहुत ज्यादा स्नोरिंग की इशू नहीं है, माइल्ड सी है, but can you figure it out looking at their physical structure also?
Yes.
How?
आंखें थकी हुई लगती हैं, bags around the eyes, very tired. I can see a person, look into a person's eyes and tell you that they are not sleeping properly.
But क्या उनके जॉ लाइंस वगैरह इन सब से?
Yes, that also matters. तो हमारा अगर जॉ पूरी तरह से डेवलप नहीं होता है तो हमारा जो स्क्वेरिशनेस आनी चाहिए फेस में वो नहीं आती है. हमारा फेस बहुत नैरो और लॉन्ग होता है. So usually people with a narrow and long face have not developed to their full potential and the airways are obstructed usually.
So when do you think the adults should come to you for an airway related issues?
Okay, so if anybody is snoring, they should get themselves checked, their airway checked. That is a मतलब no questions asked. आप मेरे पास आओ या आप स्लीप मेडिसिन स्पेशलिस्ट के पास जाओ, आप जहाँ भी जाओ मगर अपना एयरवे चेक कराओ. Okay, so snoring, posture. If you have head and neck, shoulder, है ना, टाइटनेस है, मेरा सारा टाइम ऐसे रखने का मन करता है, this you're constantly doing this, go see an airway specialist, because more than likely what your body is doing, see, we are supposed to be in this position, ठीक है, that is our correct posture as far as our spine is concerned. जब हमारा airway obstructed होता है, हमारा body compensate करके to get more oxygen in, because उसको तो oxygen चाहिए, उसको लेना देना नहीं है posture से, it needs to survive. It does this. It tilts your jaw up and your head back.
Right.
That messes up your entire spine ka curve over here. It messes up your muscles. Now, so हम विलेज में देखते हैं ना, लोग इतने भारी भारी लोड्स यहाँ पे कैरी करके
हाँ.
कैसे चल पड़ते हैं? Because they are maintaining the center of their spine
Right.
to the center of their gravity. You know, that entire line, it's like a pole running through their body. You do this. In this position, our muscles are relaxed. They'd have to do hardly any work. Studies have shown that the weight of the skull changes when you are here as opposed to you're here. A few degrees ka movement from here to here, and the weight of the skull becomes considerably, like 5-fold more.
Right.
उस weight को कौन handle कर रहा है? हमारे आप देखिए, हमारा जो स्कल है वो हमारी स्पाइन से कनेक्टेड नहीं है, बस बैठा हुआ है. इट्स आवर मसल्स दैट आर होल्डिंग आवर स्कल अप, होल्डिंग आवर नेक अप. मसल्स तो स्ट्रेन होंगी. अब जब आपका एयरवे ऑब्स्ट्रक्टेड होगा और आपका सर ऐसे होगा, आपकी मसल्स स्ट्रेन होंगी, बिकॉज नाउ दे हैव टू कैरी मोर वेट देन दे हैड टू इन दिस पोजीशन. सो इफ यू हैव दिस एरिया that is very tight, that is in more than likely an indication that your body is holding the head up to get more oxygen in because your airways are obstructed. और anyways, हमारे आजकल सबके पास ये फोन हाथ में होता है, ऐसे होते हैं. Posture. These muscles being strained will cause headaches, migraines, toothaches,
Right.
ringing in the ears, tinnitus. The list is endless because these muscles being strained are pinching the nerves that are going through them, and those nerves are coming from the skull and into all of these important organs, our ears, our eyes, our nose, everywhere.
Right.
So वो nerves जब pinch होती हैं, that triggers a lot of issues. This is coming from my head and neck pain management जो मैंने सीखा था. So I've gone from airway affecting posture to posture impacting head and neck pain and triggering migraines, because it's all interrelated.
Yeah, of course, all the wires inside the body
Yes.
are connected.
Yes, exactly.
So, a lot of children would be coming, or even the grown-ups would be coming to you for teeth straightening. मुझे भी issues थे, मतलब I had this teeth coming out और मैंने braces लगाए, but किसी ने मुझसे पूछा नहीं कि भाई क्यों है ऐसा. ठीक है, लगा दिया ब्रेसेस क्योंकि वो अच्छा एस्थेटिकली अच्छा नहीं लग रहा था. भाई तो लड़की सुंदर दिखनी चाहिए, शादी करानी है. तो जब when we, and it was very common, तो डेंटिस्ट के पास गए, उन्होंने लगा दिया ब्रेसेस, बात खत्म हो गई. तो लेटेस्ट वन दैट इज देयर कि भाई मिनिमलिस्ट दिखे, आप एस्थेटिक अच्छे दिखे. बट is it being done without fixing the root cause?
You know, I hate to admit it, it was. Because हमें जब 20 साल 25 साल हो गए मुझे प्रैक्टिस करते हुए, 25 साल पहले जब हमें ऑर्थोडोंटिक सिखाया गया था स्कूल में, टीथ अलाइनमेंट, तो हमें सिखाया गया था कि एक सर्टन बाइट होती है जो आइडियल बाइट होती है, टेक्स्ट बुक बाइट. हमें सबको उस बाइट में डालना है. सो हमारा ऑर्थोडोंटिक गोल वो एक बाइट होता था. कैसे हो सकता है ना, हम भी क्वेश्चन नहीं कर रहे हैं स्टूपिड लोगों की तरह कि हर बंदा तो एक जैसा नहीं होता है, तो हर बंदे की बाइट एक जैसी कैसे हो सकती है ना. हाउ व्हाई आर वी एमिंग फॉर दिस? देयर हैज टू बी सम अदर गाइडलाइन. इट कांट जस्ट बी take everybody's teeth and put them in this position.
Correct.
There has to be more to that. Which now I realize with my airway dentistry training, my orofacial pain management training, and my sleep medicine training, with all that knowledge, I now realize that teeth need to be put in a certain position for a certain person for function to be right. So my orthodontic treatment plan is very customized for every person. I first do a full evaluation of their head and neck area and their airway before me and my orthodontist sit down and make a plan कि इनके दांतों को move कहाँ करना है जी.
मतलब ऐसे उठा कर तो ब्रेसेस नहीं लगा सकते.
No, we do not. My orthodontist also is now trained because I have trained him. He was also following that same practice because we all have been following that same practice.
Exactly.
कि patient आया है, टेढ़े मेढ़े दांत हैं, उनको सीधा करके इस position में लाना है. And I changed that. No, that is not how we're doing it. So it has to be customized. You have to figure out why those teeth are malaligned. What is the cause?
Hmm.
And then fix that cause. First fix the cause, then realign the teeth and realign them to a position where now we are not causing problems. We are fixing the problem.
So if I understand correctly, if this is not done in this way that
Hmm.
you do,
Hmm.
it can also affect your airway.
Yes, of course. Yes, it can.
That's an eye opener then for everybody
Yeah.
to know that without knowing why the teeth are actually crooked or crowded and getting a braces
Not just
solution.
airway, ऑर्थोडोंटिक रीअलाइनमेंट का ज्यादा इम्पैक्ट एयरवे पे कम होता है, ज्यादा इम्पैक्ट जॉइंट पे होता है.
Hmm.
हम जॉइंट इश्यूज क्रिएट कर सकते हैं, जो मैंने रियलाइज किया है इन माय प्रैक्टिस. हम जॉइंट इश्यूज क्रिएट कर सकते हैं बाय positioning the teeth in a way that does not align with the jaw joint. So in my neuromuscular practice, I have patients who come to me with temporomandibular joint problems, which I am helping fix that problem by realigning their teeth. So we are doing orthodontic realignment to fix the to fix the joint problem.
Right.
Because their teeth position is not matching up with their jaw joint position, and as a result the joint is strained, and over the years it's taken a toll on the joint.
So would you suggest that if there is an early intervention, जैसे मैं बोला कि पहले से बच्चों को अगर डेंटिस्ट पास ले जा रहे हैं, तो that issue that happens mostly teenage में लोग आकर के मेसेस की करा रहे, वो issue होगा ही नहीं.
Yes. So I see children as young as, so मैं तो पेरेंट्स को बोल देती हूँ 2 साल का बच्चा होएगा, हमारा फर्स्ट एग्जामिनेशन होएगा. So they come, so they bring that infant to me when they are infants, so that I'm checking to make sure that the tongue and everything is fine. Then they go away, they come to me in 2 years. 2 years में the child is old enough to sit still in the chair and allow me to do an actual examination of their mouth. And for me to teach them how to brush their teeth, because they need to learn, they need to take onus of the health of their mouth. And in the meantime, over the years, because my patients come to me every 6 months for preventive care, I insist that they bring their children with them. We have a very child friendly practice. बच्चे आते हैं, बाहर बैठ के कलरिंग कर रहे हैं, किताबें पढ़ रहे हैं, अंदर बाहर हो रहे हैं, मम्मा का क्लीनिंग चल रहा है, पापा का क्लीनिंग चल रहा है, चेकअप चल रहा है. I like it that way because the child is so comfortable in the environment that by the time they're 2 and I'm wanting to do their checkup, they are happy, they're wanting to sit in the chair. मम मेरा भी करो, मम्मी पापा का हो रहा है, मेरा क्यों नहीं हो रहा है? It just makes it a pleasure for them to be in the chair. It's not a fear, dentist के पास जाना है, my God, you don't have to coax the child, you don't have to do anything. They very happily come. So at 2 years, so when the child is coming to me every 6 months, one, it's giving me a chance to teach them how to take care of their mouth.
Right.
2, it is giving me a chance to watch their growth and development. And I can intervene wherever I see, oh, things are lagging behind. ये ठीक नहीं हो रहा है, let's intervene. So if we are intervening early and allowing the child's jaw and muscles and bone and everything to grow to its full potential, by the time the teeth are in the mouth, full adult teeth are in the mouth, 10 and 13 के बीच में. By that time, usually, everything's already resolved itself. There's enough bone there for all the teeth to come in and be perfectly lined up. थोड़ा बहुत अगर आगे पीछे है, that is an aesthetic thing. It's not a functional thing. उसको आपको ऑर्थोडोंटिक रीअलाइनमेंट कराना है तो कराओ, नहीं कराना है तो मुझे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. मुझे फंक्शन से लेना देना है, मुझे एस्थेटिक से लेना देना है.
So when parents or children, they come to you, or adults, they come to you or orthodontist for braces, what are the typical kind of questions they should be asking?
So if you have crowded teeth, you want to be asking, why are my teeth crowded? And the orthodontist or the dentist with them should be able to give you a clear answer as to why your jaw has developed the way it has developed. Okay. And of all the things that we've been talking about so far, snoring, mouth breathing, any kind of sound, not even snoring, even if you're not snoring, any kind of sound, grunting sound coming from your mouth while you are sleeping. आपका हेड टिल्टेड अप है, इस पोजीशन में नहीं है, आपकी नेक ऐसे है, आपकी गम्स बहुत ज़्यादा सूजे रहते हैं और बहुत खून निकलता है जब आप ब्रश कर रहे होते हैं. That's a sign of gum inflammation due to mouth breathing. So if you have grinding of teeth, if you have any of these issues, if you have them, you've identified that you have them because now we've spoken about it. You should be asking your orthodontist or the dentist accompanying the orthodontist कि क्या मेरी ये वाले issues orthodontic realignment के बाद fix होंगे, because they should.
So that these are valid questions actually.
Yeah. And if that orthodontist says, I cannot fix this, then the question needs to be asked, ki, why not?
So I have a question as a social media manager now. Wedding season, they put something on the tooth and it was sparkling.
Tooth jewelry.
That was so amazing.
That is amazing. I actually like that. I've considered getting a colleague of mine to put it on my, because it's non-invasive.
अच्छा.
Okay. हम दांत को कुछ कर नहीं रहे हैं. हम बस उसके ऊपर एक बिंदी. हाँ, बिल्कुल. Except बिंदी परमानेंट नहीं होती है, वो हम ग्लू कर देते हैं. तो और जब आपको चाहिए आप उसको उतरवा दो. हमें उतारना पड़ेगा, but उतरवा सकते हैं. It's just stuck on the tooth. And it looks so pretty. Because when it catches that light, it looks really pretty.
वो typical जैसे वो जो videos में दिखाते हैं कि आपके दांत मोतियों जैसे चमक रहे हैं.
Actually.
The Hustle Bustle Hamper is sponsored by We Evolve. Ancient healing, modern living, rooted in nature. Nefertum, the god of perfumes. Insia, your ultimate destination for fashion accessories. Midas Touch Unisex Salon, premium choice for your hair and beauty. Discover your journeys, boutique travel experiences. Okay, so with that, we move to the Mythbuster round. And the first one is, brushing teeth harder cleans teeth better.
No. In my opinion, hard and medium toothbrushes are, I don't even know why they're in the market. They should be used for cleaning toilet bowls, not your teeth. हमारे दांतों के ऊपर, okay, brushing, हमें brushing करना क्यों होता है? Why do we need to brush our teeth?
Clean our teeth.
What are you cleaning?
The germs.
Germs are there in your mouth. Germs are there in your gut. Germs are there on your skin. You can't get rid of the germs. They're there. We brush our teeth to remove whatever little bit of food particles have gotten stuck along the gum line of your tooth. दांत के ऊपर कभी भी कुछ स्टिक नहीं होता है क्योंकि दांत का जो सरफेस है वो बहुत पॉलिश्ड शाइनी सरफेस होता है. सो आप सोचो कि मैं फिंगर पेंटिंग कर रही हूँ, ठीक है, फिंगर पेंटिंग किया, वो पेंट सारी जगह मेरे हाथों पे लग गया है, मैं जाके पानी से हाथ अच्छे से धो लिए, पेंट कहाँ रह जाएगा?
साइड्स में,
हमारी क्यूटिकल्स में. एग्जैक्टली जहाँ पे क्यूटिकल्स में पेंट रहता है वहीं पे खाना जमता है हमारे दांतों के गम के क्यूटिकल में. अगर हमारा वो गम का क्यूटिकल नहीं होता दांतों के आसपास तो हमें ब्रश करने की जरूरत ही नहीं पड़ती. सो ब्रशिंग नीड्स टू बी डन to remove soft particles of food that are stuck in the gum cuticle. The gum is very fragile. It's gentle, soft tissue है. No, you are not to scrub. मैं तो बच्चों पेशेंट्स को ब्रश करने के लिए भी नहीं बोलती हूँ, मैं तो कहती हूँ massage your gums with your soft brush. But that is a completely different chapter, how to brush your teeth.
So if your teeth don't hurt, you don't need to visit a dentist.
Oh God, I wish I could scream out to people and let them know that this is not true. Nature has created our tooth with so many layers of protection. जो नर्व दांत के अंदर बैठी है वो इतनी डीप सीटेड है कि कैविटी स्टार्ट होती है यहाँ पे और उसको कम से कम 1-2 साल लग जाते हैं नर्व तक पहुंचने में. तो जब आपको दर्द होता है तब तक हम रूट कनाल कर रहे हैं, हम फिलिंग नहीं कर रहे. So if you want to have root canals in all of your teeth eventually, please don't go to the dentist. Do not want to have even a filling in your tooth, go see the dentist regularly. See, a cavity starts how? कहीं पे खाना accumulate हुआ, वो ठीक से हमने ब्रश नहीं किया या हमने फ्लॉस करके दांतों के बीच में से नहीं निकाला, खाना accumulate हुआ, हमारे मुंह में जो बैक्टीरिया है वो वहां जाके कॉन्सेंट्रेट करेगा क्योंकि उसको वहां से खाना मिलता है और उस खाने को एसिड में कन्वर्ट कर देता है. वो जो एसिड है हमारे दांत का जो आउटर सरफेस है वो मिनरल सरफेस है, वो एसिड हमारे मिनरल सरफेस को डिसॉल्व करना शुरू कर देता है धीरे धीरे. व्हेन यू कम इन फॉर अ चेकअप, I am checking the outer shell of your tooth, every single tooth, taking x-rays to see if that mineral shell is fully intact या वो कहीं पे हल्का हल्का demineralize हो गया है. अब demineralization जहाँ start हुई है वहाँ पे मैं remineralize कर सकती हूँ. वो कैविटी नहीं है, वो स्टार्टिंग ऑफ अ कैविटी है. इट्स जस्ट द स्टार्टिंग ऑफ द ब्रेकडाउन. वहां पे मैंने उसको रोक दिया, खत्म बात.
राइट.
हमें कभी फिलिंग करने की भी जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी क्योंकि वो कभी कैविटी बनेगा ही नहीं. हम उसको प्रिवेंट कर देंगे.
राइट. शुगर कॉजेस कैविटी.
वो मैंने आंसर कर दिया आपको. शुगर डज नॉट कॉज कैविटी. बैक्टीरिया कन्वर्टिंग द फूड इन योर माउथ. यस. The reason the sugar gets a bad name is because carbohydrates are converted into acids very quickly, and the concentration of acid builds up faster when you are eating a carbohydrate-rich diet. Proteins and fibers are also converted into acids, but it takes much longer for the bacteria to convert them into acids. That's why sugars have a bad name. It's not the sugar. It's the acid that is causing the cavity.
Our next one is a reminder question.
Okay.
Breathing through nose is better for oral health.
Breathing through nose is better for overall health. Oral health तो definitely. Overall health.
Bleeding gums while brushing is normal?
No, of course not. You tell me. मैं scratch कर रही हूँ अपनी, ये मेरी healthy skin है. मैं scratch कर रही हूँ और वो bleed करना शुरू कर दे. Is that normal?
No.
Bleeding gums is a sign of poor health. Your gums are not healthy and hence they are bleeding.
Right. Mouthwash can replace brushing.
Now that I have given you enough information about why we need to brush, you answer this question. Can mouthwash get into the cuticle of the gum to remove the food? No, it cannot.
Cannot. In fact, मुझे लगता है कि I will add कि इसके साथ कि भाई flossing is very important.
Yes, it is. Very important because the toothbrush can only clean 70% of the gum cuticle around your tooth. वो बाकी का reach ही नहीं कर पाता.
I realized that while you were explaining.
हाँ जी.
Why
दांतों के बीच में जो gum cuticle है वहाँ पे हमारा toothbrush पहुँचता नहीं है. वहाँ पे सिर्फ floss पहुँच सकता है या water picks आजकल आ गए हैं for people who cannot floss, are unable to, don't have the manual dexterity to, for children, for elderly. So water flosser is a relatively good replacement for floss. Other than that, there's no other replacement for floss.
But there's another myth that I've heard is that if you don't know how to floss, you can damage your gums and teeth.
Yes, because if you are aggressive हो तो फिर brushing के साथ भी कहा जा सकता है ना. अगर आप hard toothbrush use कर रहे हैं और आप scrub कर रहे हैं तो आप damage कर रहे हैं अपने gums को, recession create कर रहे हैं. Gums are moving away. Same with floss. Everything has to be learned how to use and used properly.
Right. Chewing gum is bad for teeth.
Chewing gum is bad for the jaw. It's bad for the teeth. Nahi, it's not bad for the teeth. In fact, it's if you are not able to brush your teeth after a meal, say, chewing gum is a good alternative क्योंकि वो sticky होता है. ज़्यादातर maybe 70% food को वो हटा देगा जो brushing would have done, and then you quickly get to brushing as quickly as you can. So it's not bad for your teeth unless it's sugar free. Let me rephrase. Sugar free gum is not bad for your teeth. Sugar वाली gum तो obviously
मतलब जो मार्केट में मिलती हैं.
हाँ, sugar free जो होती हैं उनमें xylitol या कुछ भी.
ये जो generally जिनके ads देखते हैं, they're not good for teeth.
You have to see if it says sugar free, then it's okay. If it says it has sugar, like आप ingredients में पढ़ लो ना. So first ingredient will be sugar. Then they're not good for your teeth.
Right. So cleaning your tongue is as important as brushing?
Of course. आपके दांत इतने स्मूथ हैं, फिर भी उनके आसपास खाना जमता है. आपने अपनी टंग को कभी देखा है? उसका सरफेस देखा है? इट्स लाइक अ रग. ऊपर नीचे ऊपर नीचे ऊपर नीचे उसमें तो खाना जमेगा ही जमेगा. Bad breath comes from tongue not being clean, and of course teeth not being clean, but partly tongue.
So that was another question that I had. Bad breath is always about hygiene?
Bad breath is mostly about hygiene. There are certain bacteria that cause bad breath, and if you have if you are the unlucky ones to have that composition of bacteria in your mouth, then no matter how much you keep it clean, you will still have halitosis. So there is a certain bacteria that causes halitosis. और अगर वो आपके mouth में आके establish हो गया है in the cocktail of bacteria that's in your mouth, then there's not much we can do about it. It's very difficult we can do mouthwashes and of course immaculate cleaning and all of that, but वो जाता नहीं है.
Does it also happens due to any airway issues or breathing?
Airway issue, अगर आपका airway obstructed है, आप mouth breathe कर रहे हो तो halitosis होगा.
अच्छा, okay. So charcoal toothpaste, is it good for whitening?
It's good for marketing. जितनी भी toothpaste है ना, with the gimmicks, whitening toothpaste and charcoal toothpaste and salt toothpaste ठीक है. Salt is a good home remedy. ठीक है. For my elderly patients, I tell them आप दिन में 3 बार ब्रश कीजिए, हर बार आपने खाना खाया ब्रश कर लीजिए और नमक के पानी का कुल्ला कर लीजिए. Because नमक का पानी does help with gum health, inflammation. Okay, so salt in your toothpaste is okay. But it depends on how big a particle of salt is in there, is it being abrasive towards... So my concern with salt वाली toothpaste is कि वो कितनी abrasive हो रही है और हमारा enamel तो नहीं wear off कर देगी. That is my concern.
में नमक है?
क्या आपकी toothpaste में नमक है? Yes, and I'm asking that question for a different reason. या आपके दांतों को तो नहीं damage कर रहा. But whitening toothpaste, since we are on this topic, I might as well. जो whitening toothpaste होती हैं, typically most off-the-shelf whitening toothpaste, the reason, what makes them whitening toothpaste is not that they've added an additional ingredient. They've just increased the abrasive content of that toothpaste, which is not a good idea because over time, that abrasive is abrading away your enamel.
Right.
So I don't like whitening toothpastes.
Right. So milk tooth, वो तो गिर जाने हैं. So how important is to take care of?
Oh God, they are very, very important to take care of. One, they are providing the very important function of chewing and nourishment for your child. अगर उनका ख्याल नहीं रखेंगे, उनमें abscesses होंगे, दर्द होगा, बच्चे का nutrition impact होता है. अगर उनमें cavities हो जाएंगी, पस भर जाएगी और हमें उनको निकालना पड़ेगा, they are also holding space for the adult tooth that has to come in. अगर वो दांत हट जाएगा तो adult tooth की जो path है, nature ने create किया है path उसका आने के लिए, वो path obstruct हो जाता है.
I know this because I recently faced this.
Yes, right? So they are very important.
Yeah.
They need to, and from a pediatric dentist point of view, they're very important because it gives me an opportunity to teach the child how to take care of their mouth. दांत नहीं होते तो उनको brushing और flossing कैसे सिखाते हैं?
So taking care of them is also very important.
Very important. I teach my patients who come to me who are pregnant and bring their newborn babies in, from the day the child starts feeding, you should be cleaning their mouth. From the day. They don't have any teeth in their mouth. They have gum. Gum tissue hai. That gum tissue also needs to be cleaned.
So just like stem cells रखते हैं.
Yeah. Our baby teeth are a great this thing for stem cells. So yeah, they get preserved. So another reason to take good care of them.
Right. So your mouth health affect your overall body. आपने बता दिया.
Yes.
So now that we've understood, let's also understand one thing about brushing. Should we brush immediately after eating?
Yes. In fact, that is the best time to brush. क्योंकि studies have shown that once you've eaten, you've introduced food in your mouth. It takes the bacteria in your mouth a good 10 to 15 minutes to convert that into acid. So you have that 10 to 15 minute window before your mouth is full of acids to brush your teeth and remove it. That's the best time. मैं तो मेरे पास जो patients आते हैं, उन parents are like, इसको समझाओ, ये बहुत chocolate खाता है, सारा time chocolate मांगता है. And I'm like, तो खाने दो ना, क्या दिक्कत है? It is not eating the chocolate that's a problem. It's the chocolate sitting on the tooth that's the problem. So let the child enjoy the chocolate and then tell them to go brush their teeth right after.
So that message has reached my house. Yeah. Now I am being rewarded for every good thing as a chocolate.
Great.
I'll brush it just like Dr. Rita said.
Yes. Yes, great. That's the conversation I have with children. So parents want me to have a different conversation. And I tell them, you know what? You want to eat 100 chocolates? Go eat 100 chocolates. As long as you promise you're going to brush 100 times. After every chocolate, you have to brush it. है ना? या तो आप ऐसा करो कि एक टाइम पे बैठ के सारी चॉकलेट्स खा लो और फिर जाके ब्रश कर लो. जितनी खानी है खा लो और फिर जाके ब्रश कर लो. But right after, sugar rush go away. That's not my problem. That's mom and dad's problem. आपको चॉकलेट खिलानी है फिर हैंडल करो sugar rush.
All right, so it was a wonderful conversation. Anything else that you would like to say to the audience before we leave?
Just that from an airway dentist point of view, please take your children in to see the dentist as early as possible.
Yeah, must. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Thank you for the opportunity for me to be able to bring this knowledge out into the public domain, because it's very important for people to be aware.
Very true.
It's only when they're aware that they will take action. So thanks so much.
Much needed information going out.